Hello everyone. Today I wanted to show you a small little hack that I discovered being frustrated for a very long time about my C-port charging cable. Now this involves a floss pick and obviously my phone that's having a problem with the charging connection. Now there's two problems that I'm having. One of them is when I'm using this phone and I'm charging it at the same time, my charging cable will slip out without me even knowing it. And that got really annoying since I don't even feel it coming out. It just pops out really easy. And now this is a C-port, so a C-port stays in there very snug usually. In this case, it's not. The second problem I've been having is when I'm charging my phone, sometimes when I plug it in, it's actually not charging, depending which cable I'm using, because I have a cable in the car and cable in other places. So let me just show you what's actually happened. So if you actually plug in your C-port cable, now this probably can happen with a lot of other cables, there's a small little gap here. Now I noticed after what I'm going to show you what I did is there's no more gap there, and this one, see how it wiggles back and forth? It's not sitting in there really snug. Even if I push it in really snug, you can see there's still a gap. Now, if you put it in really quickly, you definitely have a bigger gap and not having a really good connection. And that's one of the reasons why my charging cable, my charging on the phone would sometimes work and sometimes wouldn't work. And since it's in there and it's not sitting in there very well, you can see it doesn't take much to plug it in and unplug it. It's very simple. So what you do is you take your floss pick. Now this one has a little sharp pick at the end. Now it is flexible, so what I like to do is use this to clean out the port, and that's where the problem is. Due to me putting it in my pocket, and there's always dirt and dust and lint in your pocket. Now every single time you put it in your pocket, there's going to be a little bit of dirt that lays here, and then when you plug in your cable, it pushes all that dirt and lint and dust all the way to the back of your charging port. Now I had this problem a lot with my micro USB cable, but now that I have the C-port, it still happens, but it takes a lot longer to happen. Now I'm assuming this probably happens to people with iPhone connections and other connectors that they have with their phones. Now, even though you might not even realize that it's happening until you actually clean it out. So this is a really nice, easy way to clean it out. All right, let's see, you just take it and you slide it. Now this is plastic, very soft, so it's not gonna damage anything. Let me actually get a white piece of paper so anything that falls off, we can actually see what actually comes out. So we're back with an envelope on the bottom, and let's continue. So oh, there we go. I don't know if you can see all that stuff. Oh yeah, look at all that dirt. You can even see what's coming out of there. Now this is all packed in. You can even see it's falling out. This is all packed in. All right, so I'm gonna keep on carving. So I'm just trying to scratch the bottom of the connection of the C-port. And then I'm actually gonna, when I push it in on one side of that, I'm gonna curl it around that little center wall. You can see there's a lot of stuff that's dirty. Either way, I'll zoom in on all the stuff that I took out. All right, I think it's clear. Let me just blow it out really quick. All right, I blew it out. Just do it one more time. Now it seems really smooth. I don't see no bumps. I don't feel no bumps in there. And we can check the corners again. All right, now this is what we got out of there. Now, it doesn't look like much, I understand, but that connection is very small. And this is lint and dirt that's packed in there, and it makes this little spacer of dirt so your connector doesn't get in there. You can see there's bigger pieces here. I'm not even sure what that is. It looks like wood or something, but you can't push all this in, but you can kind of see that's a lot of little pieces. Okay, so as you can see now, guys, very clean connection. Okay, either way, this can apply to a lot of different connectors that usually would be around dirt and kind of sit in your pockets, because lint kind of gathers up and lint gets packed in there pretty easily with dust and debris and dirt, and that creates this little spacer for your connection, your charger cable not going in all the way. So hopefully this was very helpful for you guys, and see you next time.